Hello 101.5FM. So I want to chop on some mediasa. If you know me and Saturday 8:23 p.m. and 19 July 2021 in the year of our Lord. Jumadi atuni se bohobio ne bre na duha ye de ebra ojuana bia no kwade bia na de sa jumadi ede ebrem ye fam Sampson Kwame Nyamekye jumadi me na me di hu chiame and ye try free samre ekopem se be story jumadi no so the social media platforms ni nyina eye adwuma denden and Facebook ni HELLO101.5FM HELLO101.5FM Instagram so HELLO101.5FM Twitter at HELLOFM1015 YouTube Despite Media or send the SMS and as a WhatsApp by 026-5170336 What about Amaya Kenkana? And then before I know Eddie Juma, a honorable Akwasi Konedo, member of parliament for Mensha North. Amwa Kamel, former NDC parliamentary candidate for Asokwa. Dr. Samuel Efriye, senior lecturer, Kumasi Technical University, School of Business, and our paying for way, and you know Eddie Juma, and again say your best, senior Ghana. And they must see a mid-year budget of Rata to seek 6 billion Ghana cedis and over 500,000 jobs for the youth targeted. Procurement of WAEC past questions and examiners report booklet for students by Minister of Education. I know something about COVID-19. 200 plus Delta variant cases, 10 deaths recorded in Kumasi. In July, Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly, Assembly support fight against terrorism, and we a Minister for Information. And some way in the Naya Transia Yababe Dihu, a Juma Beja, a young Makubi, other woman, Masia Senior, Yedi Jumedi, Eddie Ebreu, may production team ya Kenneth Obin, the Master Prana, Koko, Wusu, Dumi, or Hinibrina, and Daniel J. Omo, and so Jumedina say, or Master Jumedia. Me baby di ho chiame na straight away yenhwe eniema bi edai epurity na yenhwe kwaku e wa ha no bo no tew e de amai na afi yahye dwumedie no ase yeah
boss merci beaucoup na ansa no yese eye bukanche yenya nkranse si abukanche ni sanse yenya nkyana se kwam ho baby no yese akromfo na se yomuti enti yen do approach phone crab no mtum content nanka omko hu mo bomfa maye enti yen swat mu ane ye ka chom de den dia body group
we Buakwa police command no
abo sa hu
Buakwa police command otia so say e kire onu nyina free ekropon ba ni o mo na hwe
okay okay
enti no sa na tie na regional police command no so no right
because right wa mo nam ewo
omunyina kan operations
fantastic boss mo tie sema dawroma apozi fomu fomu ni nchiro emva ma aye na edioto wo mo na so emo nwumrei ese yemfa boho biem emremu ena nwumrei na mpachopi ye edioto car rentals na fe 2M Express Transport Company Limited contabrantam Nyamekye mienu number 1 edioto car rentals no ewo airport runabout wa pepe DVL wa junction wa womo de off fenom le pachopi womo to nsafro womo dan bra wo ko to 7 no yetime ma na ye ready amount bejika papa tinem pachopi ye mau V8 munusoko Land Cruisers ni 4x4 cross country ni saloon cars ni nyina me pachopi betimi abano bejibi hai wedding engagement ni de okay you apontoa ni nyina da ye be kodi abam hwe o memu ha obetimi de atrantwi utuku amana ne obetimi de akọ pa say abibirimo ama hudo nyina su wa bra aye chief dropper market no mo ho what na fafiye nom Clement nom afi krempo aye SD yokudo bia ko je so mu ani wo fa ya nom o mu nyina ewo ho ya mo du be di atrantwi kama ama bia to makoyie ohun ni nyina dai betimi akọ Eric no mu nyina woni ayeke nom Mr. People madina fa woni kire ho na 2ms ADO2 currentals yemwa na fe okọ na ebedi ntimi yi papa emfa ma maka cho edivile wo mo junction ye airport runabout wo bep ewa ntimi sewa bra ni etimi aboa enu anso babo maden na wato nsafre ADO2 ono a wo yi nipa se the number ni 0244 063391 0244 063391 Obamadina Francis Yampachopi so bitu kwan pa de party for mo rally ambeko ani bibia mo beyi bia mo ntun safre mo convoy mo ade bedi mama mo enu ano ADO2 na mi show mo pi enu achi and the 2M Express
now but you talking about Sabo Kanche Sansia, you know. So I think we do what that.
Omo do ho.
But fantastic. Bibia. Oma far from IPT. Ako PM work propon. Sisi America so muti work propon. Oma far kwano so. Nema pa oma far so. Cars and the main car do oma far so.
Okay.
But omo chese. Omo take call. But oma far so omo hwe. Okay. Antino. So be transformation and e be different from the air canal with me afraid. Ni amai nti sia police for no omo na mpa
ye denyame ase o ma jade
omo e propon bi team ni bi we propon
wow
bi so wo bukanche sa
ya police for ye twa mpuse o correct sa boss mo nye dwuma mfa ma nyame nsam bi
appear to ne abodiem
rajwa no mo o nye dwuma mfa ma nyame nsam bi appear to abodie yankopon nsam bi nyame bom mo na yento aso nke nim 2M Express Transport Company Limited so boy papa mini buses are what we are diabram no say musuko air condition fully nyanya na wotire ma say yes ekojo do we are ye demo konkran e di makota kura de enu ano ohu so free kumasi ya konkran ofri nkran be kumasi kwata kura de be takura de konkran nkran kwata kura de say triangular ene do man fo dia trentwe sa si trata be e dia coach sibiti o meyeti film pesua so no ha efisi ade no de ye pese ebo ma konkwashiri nyina free ho ade mayen nti no ano no pachopi we are comfortably safe nti ye wona bo chima boje ene afi ne ye doc munyina da ene felicity nom o munyina na makanom o mugusto je dwuma ne de ese 2M Express Transport Company Limited ebetumi afa no to mapa we de to mapa kura fefra da kone nim sa timpacho brand be fru bi no anom so na mpacho ya doba fu na she da tete wonom your restrooms at my one mo double mo juo mo ansakra no mo de mo tukwan no sabebepe ne tie so ha na bi efi bibia so trackable efisi anka se mpene for control room ye kari nyina your tracking devices ye check the dobe bia nambia afen so betimi krompo twa wo ticket kura online anase mu kura so betimi twa nchese be bia bigina bia no ye be fa na de wakọ ahujuo mu afi your restrooms mo bana doba fu ya da no bo say yes wo ho adwudwo say ye ntom tisie ni ma we business by woman wo tikare cha da jom nyankopon adarument wadi bekoboko boko na enu ado no se terminals munti ye bebe o bebe eni edemamo mpacho pise odru eya asafose ya VIP station ho eni last palmas 51 ho tim so odru VIP station ho na hwem ko nim we ne ho na no nti se wa bomodna insist on se eye 2M Express branded buses no eni ya twa no 2M Express guani mu ne mfene nti hu na yesu de opaja wani na bo se ye twa 2M Express emmo ho ampacho pitwam and one no VIP na no 2M Express na wo nchen ho kofro na fe ye mfam ni akwani abanam and one no nti wedding engagement the party ni abia enipa domina abano bomodna na bra na be fa mini bus CB na fe mo so monko asan so hu nti sie yi ahai asafu hadi free wa hesa okọ adihye market ze ya ye obi ho ana fe chamfo market ye terminal ho so full line terminal ho adjuso na so na filling station terminal ho ana fe yi kono ho eho nyina ye di bus this is what bibili dia mamo eye muntra ene 2M Express esi wo mubri bo modana brand yam fa ntu kwan no ni baji papa 2M Express we are comfortably safe mpachopi ya bo modana na fresh number we are 028 000 2020 028 000 2020 so bo modern frequency 2M Express penifo no bon komo pisi ya mbebia akoye we are comfortably safe chef we also say you are comfortably safe as our carry on na the Boho PM amma ya this year carry on boss Merci beaucoup.
Yeah. Worry.
Boss Bachande.
Okay. That's it. Yeah.
Boho is politics. Boho is on Hello FM. Boho Mondays and Wednesdays, 8 p.m. on Hello FM with your host, Sampson Kwame Nyamekye. Let's talk politics. Boho Monday and Wednesday, 8 p.m. Hello FM with Sampson Kwame Nyamekye. Boho
33 minutes after 8, Boho Ampa. Yeah. We Bojaye, Ochina Nyamia, no Ochina holiday. And in Bojaye, area, Bijafo number. Mingo Mama Kwaba Nafi. Yes, and Komotuchero. I see. Dr. Free. Dr. Free Akwaba. Boss, Sampson. Akwaba.
Yeah.
Bibi Abokodi.
Nyamia Dumboko, Nampacho Swe.
Nyamina Dumo.
Na cap, Mudiabana.
Cap, bear.
Enyanwa na cap no. House of folk.
I wouldn't say a phobia.
I saw that I buy needing community.
Sir.
Yes, I also tip up
Mudiaba.
Phobia the dead. Never say that.
I did the boot. I was a car, yes, a cap in your face.
Was it?
Cap no, people say your face.
Now, mommy. Na nyamia boa what is all mommy wa wo afane ba woni agye obi tire be sa akra na po na ho nye pe asa we asa jaza ai rani nyame ti mo mo de me wi asa emiru be Real Madrid and House of Folk.
Hey,
Real Madrid and House of Folk. Since I'm the one. So, Doctor. And the other guy was a maintainer.
What did I do?
We ordered a woman Bobby, some of the car. Yeah. And my brother, I am the judge with the press of. I got found by I said that I'm a yummy football. I would be asking him some husband.
I would do live. I would do live.
Would be more minimum. And some of which I can. Maybe your microphone, okay, no can't. Phobia the dead. Yeah, 10 years on your car.
Easy. But it's a hard working. That is yes. You deserve it.
Said Jana, yes, near so will be say a team. McCrammie can be. On our channel, Dog, what do you mean? Who's all your Kotokoniba?
Oh, but for quite a job, what about
but for a coffee in our Kotoko. Let's see. What I could do? MB. Aquaba.
Yes,
but to be able to
Jana do no bro hunti.
As I'm a young gadget.
Me wo ho. Said the Jumedi and said yes, I know. I do tembia. Akukọ kwabu no ahwane nkosia. Let me am multiply.
Wan kwabu I won't bring hwane.
Wan kwabu won't bring hwane nkosia.
Yes.
Ntino. Also kwabu kakra no let me ahwane nkosia. Nti bia na kwabu kakra.
Menja no so kwaye.
Oh, Jana do. We wa kan ma me fanchi am mpanyin for menja no. O ma je adwe ti pa o.
Ai.
O ma je adwa papa menja no fufu ti pa. Ti o ze mechi ona mechi asantimai.
But some that's a I'm going to go.
Oh, Sampson.
Come on.
Sampson.
Yeah, we have a got it.
Oh, Nyamina dum, Nyamido idea.
Ekoye.
Oh, Nyamidia said, yeah, Nyamia ma has of food, the essence are the papa. For the past 11 years now, Kappa boy said the Jews are Bakoko. But Nyamia dum, Nadia, it's me on Saturday, it's me the captain and some. Na me I thought say ka GF for need my more. Omu yo 200 and.
Mechao.
Oh, so me say o tia, but say commander odi na me.
Commander me na committee me call makata be dibi.
Oh, Sampson.
Me doctor edi ko makata be dibi.
Sampson, there be o say me dance because amafo abuan na togbe me ba ye amafo.
Enya wo na obeda togbe ase.
Oh, but them me banya akonya ni ma me na se.
Obubo kra me yiwe film kra mo hu.
Hey, Sampson.
Yes, about the house. Yes, about to be a.
Oh, me house I'm supporting. Because now we all to go hands and a house,
Sawala.
And a house wants on a weber to grace over. In the other area, house none.
Sawala.
I think the GFE, we know my 250,000. They could have added more because we are in COVID time. Now, events supporters into me stadium.
So, crack a we, oh, my doesn't be you if you come until we my podek a crack radio. My, dear boy, who is a baby with you. It's all I will come. There's that about. But I said, the Ghana heading. As a best cacao, papa, scout.
The first Naka Ghana emme. I'll be my movie. Not first, but not the Ghana heading. They get our first and when Shami and Chami Vidao. Something. First, Ghana emmer, I know Sika. Oh, Shami and Chami something. Mr. First, not Ghana emme. And not yet. For the past 5 years, Ghana head for the last 10 years. Now, Hanameti, I want to be Chemiska. Something. What are the memo with example? Send what you oh, something. Something 1 minute. With the camera, I must start telling you soon. Camera, me more time, I know I can Ghana emmer ready and what can I? Nemo, Sam Mackenzie, MD of Mecklin Group of Companies. Good evening, sir. OTA Live. Mecklin for my Mecklin when you na wawasi, no more when you and na Nessica. Me put me from my Messica. Nanessica was OTA or him about a future queen. See how we are queen, and was I a future queen. The Nessica was OTA Live. Make Shamo, and the more here life, and you know, OTA Life, and Yamishamina. Straight to business. 39 minutes after 8, and now with football. Your ball league in every minute. I'm saying, best 2 months time, and I say, near start you. And it's no, something about boss. Yeah, anyway, through. Hey, there's some budget, mid-year budget, and confidence. I will, Kumasi. You but and we may share some free. Okay. Me be be tie mo adwene. Na me so me ene. Se na eboja me so na me kira mo adwene. Because school no so nyame ado yes e call school ni bi. Me so me kira. The issue of yes Ministry of Education akoto past questions. Yeah, the kind of pasco. Any examiners report. Ebinum say a waste of money. Ministry so actually me ntia na ehia o chira de osuapon nse me wadwenkyere ne say Sampson meda wase na meda o production team any watie for any ahwefo mo Facebook na machia TUTAC members. Unfortunately the brother Bako and they were free. So bad none home fan but so sad and say one of our TUTAC executive, so no organizer, or a branch, local branch, and we are just work for him. Timmy Mabusia for any school for in our setting. Na Yankopon on way. Any Miankasa Emmanuel Assemblies of God Church, which will be Biara. Why? YF. YF. No, that Mrs. Tamohono more. Minim da. My contact so ho. Say your granny were you Sunday. Yes. What you mean by? Yes. But I thought you didn't any meet TV and so by. Just added. Me mamu nyina awo auntie awo Mrs. Barbara Tafosu da Tafosu. And if you for nyina omo damase esi eni kajani aseda no a the fair family na otweda no bibia koso kama je ye da no so de betunja amama ba ndia age4 amaba ya asami of God we na ye mamo ye damase yes Martin. Yeah. The issue of past questions and events MCA school never Pasco Pasco na name Pasco Something sometimes yet tis I say we na mahudri kakra about the cost of past questions yedema wasi for student now hwemu
one thing that you also Busa say Pasco no why the need for Pasco and also the amount involved na aba ka ho asem now share the procurement issue about soul sourcing na kingdom books so na etimi enya akwanya no distribute enya that way no na wo hwɛ the way Enyoma Esiko now in 2019 and 19 Ministry of Education procured 361,075 booklets of past question about Kubia yes 71 cities 25 pesos. Now book nunya contain 430 booklets and 300 to multiply 361 now benya amount na and period na sa Pasco no 2019 etimi compile in 2013 to 2018 and 2021 iso yasa procure 446,954 booklet at a price of 78 cedis and also year period in the year 2015 to 2020. I was wondering how the system of education dwelling on examination-centered purpose. Because yes, you procure when you know the what's the students now. What are we driving your students? Echo say BBI exams because say you try the now they did the book because of the page content now 430 page booklet. So which is a book more dupa na students it's now who assume past questions any examiners reports. Obaza say what is the role of the teacher in this direction? A teacher no never guide you omo and say a student na the book no ama. And another question is book no ye the more the coffee and omofa. Say past questions I think say bia you betimi keep in the school library na ebi obi obeba bia obetimi enya akwanya ahwem. But if they take it home which means say minim period ebia old that time I say be about 20 what's yase the government has been buying this free SHS na buying article the effort say all to sadiyama
me ento a free education and a component ni bi and na to quote Deputy Minister for Education Reverend Intifojo
yes
or say anope on a Canadian din ko or say first year no motoye no eno de that was the first time. Intino omantimi anjini nyina because say na ntiase na ma say mu wi amuntimi mfanko nti agibi baby no anje be subsequent yini de omo make sure say obia ye beje wanje a say ye nim say wo be school na book bi wo ho na ya ban book so the code ya results nya de obetima ye de abeje nti ye kipu no e wo school say be ya omit me use nti enkwere say last year you toy no this year was here taught the same way to quote the Deputy Minister for Education
okay well yeah share and also because I believe say I was here keep say books now I believe past questions away no anaboa but in a situation I say periodically say you better sa no and no another option area was here hwe say aban ana ato ade no nye nipa ba akopɛ school na be a student nya nipa ba akopɛ so na eba ayi wasi na free SHS bebre edi akira eba enti e ho no de but Sampson the question I was asking say was it the need say was say you spending this amount on past questions again. Another issue free kind of saying the books were curriculum may developing. I think still now the books is not in textbooks no any MI. Also, so share the kind of say Emma so sourcing a bass adim no. But Sampson say you publishing Ghana publishing you boy. This say your government say will be crying and me refini papa or
assembly printer.
Oh, your Ghana publishing Asante.
Yeah.
As a government
Yeah.
now can me jidi say baby say there if it is a government year. But now minister no cannot say WAEC what the right what the right
I'm going to what is so right.
but I say
WAEC can quite a bit more the right to reproduce side.
yes enti eno na WAEC for na de ma kingdom books ana say aban na nka oye you nka won't me recommend say bia Ghana bia Asante so enye yi
the right.
Yes. I we were that problem in that area, no, because so sourcing tends to say be abuse and about a kakra. And I was say
but it will be a quotation.
You
been your printing press or budget less than 7 cities and 78 Ghana per 430 page, you bet me your quotation.
Oh, yeah, you bet me. I think you be more. You see. And when it comes to competition, obia or way, but and I make us so sourcing a yina abemunusono a little bit worrying kakra. Maybe for the first time they incommodate my but can also 2021 is so comubiem. Sebe ya who said the trend call Emma 1 say the kingdom books can also go bet me abede was our procurement process. In Tiahono say ye now you're making sure says area hono we give more others access to and also the value for money a basa system. You see there are a lot of problems that war education and that is education sector no, but it seems all their attention has been focused on the free SHS and until these huge amount are spending past Pascoe na yebesa ban say on share the other areas as well because it is giving a little bit of worrying say debiano I'm say sikano ye pushing into free SHS and I'm looking at the sustainability of the free SHS in about this because Sampson Ujemwa maybe you can say planting for food is say no na is kasema a sustainability issue. I think some time ago, maybe I can say, my concern is how do we sustain the free SHS? If you are now you pushing all the money there. She said, Pasco, how continuous na you bet me? Ama Pasco abeye part of the education system. And some say me what problem wo ye school system na beye examination centered instead of what? Holistic education.
Na doc.
Yes.
Same way. Since when? And he realizes say ni yade chire city no. Yes, so be pass exams. Which radio suyam?
Yes.
Suyam pom. Any from basic level. Say when we JSS any SS. Ni na ya train na. Say nipa akra na be passing sorry. So enye ne. Wo time minim time out the course secondary school. But na sa na net because wo ho no ade na wo tim say wo sua ade de but the ultimate is what be passing. Sorry. Me yes the ultimate. Yeah. Talking about past question. Maybe so be what issue with maybe quite fast I want the contract. Me I don't have any problem can say. But sir at the internet was you procure past questions and the examiners report and the math students. Do you know, sir? I buy any hard way. Students be were privileged ones because I or more or So
yes.
So me person busa say me time me go to 90s. Me past question me call gosh I have mine secondary and go. Tina me ba cars Kumasi Anglican Senior High School because maybe mate your friend George Amponza is our child there high school English or honor no school honor and na me wo Ado Sebastian ono se sia we HOD e wo Kumaka no ono so wo TI Amedia and na me wo sesi a me mutimi mboni doctor ofori Randolph no Opokuwa was and that we mu na me count because they close nti me wo gosh nti bedru a na we mu ho na me ba e beje pass questions na me nya bia me de kwa me mate for na me ask and sana ye ya hwe ni esua de because pass question no a guide you among for so ya would ko pass exam minim why na minim dog so wa baby na wa prepare na na ma bia so ye bia so ko exams na un show consent so bit ma pass there minim there because examiners reporter a wow e ma utimi hu ne ma because for instance unim marking scheme me fan say ma me use secondary school minim say dog we there program was secondary school
program here as
yes the minim we government
me government.
Let's say that me fan say a topic with the policy of assimilation assimilation policy imagine say what's your actual assimilation policy what you say no akọ yes discuss the policy of assimilation what the assimilation as but obia sa question why for accepted na chief examiner's report wo na marking scheme no actually say okona you can discuss the policy of assimilation what you have to do is do this any obia wo say what there okona you actually policy assimilation nipa me know why na benya good grade
you see Sampson I'm not rubbishing say past question who say yeah time no it was not like say the books to na brew. And here I'm asking the role of the teacher. The role of the teacher in this past question in the examiner's report. Even the examiner's report, who student who don't have access to it. And your teachers no have access to it. Say be on guide you. I'm here who say be a quite say na obe fast because a do level be a who decide no call the lower level. These students are here breed you when they come to the tertiary level, they will always be seeking for. And me say the one thing say the government is coming up with new educational policy that will ebema amount for innovative. Ye korai ebe dream akwa ekire no matimi adwen na ekoba say the issue of examination past questions ye booklet ye de ma enkwara dia fine. But I believe we can have the role of the teacher sebe obetimi guide omo in that direction sebe ya ebetimi aboa more. But where a system where you did books no emma and Quran say omunkan by themselves. Omunkan by themselves may mean a lot because in your bibia no betimi atnas atiase. Esa akwan babadie no betimi ari. And when it comes to exams questions, an variation sometimes ebem. But Sampson, the issue is we had current Minister for Education. Or the model be about how young Korano ibetimi model or to compete with the world you can't say a world education platform. You ibetimi a compete well. I know what him say. Initially Ghana was lacking about 20 years back. But your new educational policy, no, ebetimi bridge the gap. But this is an introduction in terms of past questions. Yadi I'm not saying it's wrong, but we make it a booklet and give it to them. Teacher or ebia K NUST senior high. When part of it, onya access to ebikra wonya krana. I don't know the role whether the teacher will play the role of explaining things and answer past questions for students na omuye involved. Enti ye best say sa area hono the aban enhwe na bi also betimi review the way our past questions ebe play ewo the educational system. And yes sir, Sampson the ethical kono sa create because say you past questions. But at the end of the day, I'm a part of us
because
yes,
not few privileged students and the enya. And the government will say, yempo saadi we and kwalebinya. Depending on a fear will free or bit makoto.
Yes.
But on the large scale, masses in yabi and to make kwakoto. And to na you'll be a council baby for ya upon your news. Young quiet kunya na news. Is it the case Anna? Say you meme time. War time. No say umate for being yabi. Omoya nomina. Omoya nomina past question that time.
Sir, be a links in there, and you may be a ubet. Yes.
I don't remember say. I buy Sabio ministers, almost any part to say, I don't have a system. And the call was at Ambranieto.
Yes.
And you know, at Dana, young students be answer no better Sampson. At least, now what grants you through that the trend, senior questions, no musi, it was a set of a few students and the benefit. I mean,
you see, Sampson, I understand. Oh, but my problem now is, mana abayana the role of the teacher because me jidi say
such a change in what for 3 years. We prepare.
Yes.
And teachers be brave. Minim me those teachers are much chairman be brave. Ye bedrua obia teacher ni be good biano. Answer no be the paper no. Apart from more kama ye ni ade nyina. Ono atimi kire likely questions are. Obetuma face in the exams. Na say ba kwan obefa so obe answer. Yes, I dey teacher ni bi oye good bia be prepare the students.
Something that is why but what's it? Ebia me perspective I may say a system where a concerted effort say de sa you can say past questions. You see I'm not say you betimi ama me na me gidi say another approach ebia ban ne betimi an say bia all the SHS system no because I'm cranable school mo and tibia all the teachers now they have access to ebia questions and past you can say normal I employ the teachers to guide them so who they mention and I believe that one will be more effective say what the booklet ebe ma cranable because one and you beyond the kanya obenya the picture of it and your past questions are oshemwa wouldn't hear the guide of the teacher to direct you. And yes, especially the examiner's report. And your student be an examiner's report and get the picture of what at the end of the day. And you bring it your module and Qurano into a system here because we are developing minds. It is very careful. Ebeka Krano, akure biya ba na adwin say o say menya pass question before I can graduate. I also menya pass questions before I can graduate. And basa ne say me say the most schools no na bia omu nyina employ the teachers say be ometimi guide omu. I believe masa the culture of examination pass questions na read. I'm thinking about 5 years to come. 10 years to come. What will happen to our children in terms of past questions mentality in their mind? That is what me that perspective.
Matty Doc, that's say Dr. Fee and out and come here. What should I say, Bremer?
Something I mentioned the constituency for as well constituency.
Our constituency.
I mentioned the constituency for.
So yeah, MP.
There be some baby I'm free by.
What you can say?
Some mentioned the constituency for as well constituency.
Maybe I would check for another member of parliament to gather the constituency.
Me tia me constituency for.
Any capacity na would address it.
Me say me tia. Former
we fail parliamentary candidate.
No problem. That's it. If you see the head, if you don't fail, you can win. You can't succeed. So if you don't fail, you can't succeed. No, many people have failed in life, but how make it come near my boy? It's me back up. And the person is good. And how many times to fall down? It's how many times to sorry, I heard my day. Abua any results.
Yanko Kame.
I'm going to for me my secretary and all the hardworking executive for more constituency. I'm in branch executives. I'm in chairman ward executives at Jumadi or Mubu Amaska constituency. If we are Dumu Kwadumu. Sampson.
Aja.
And then we made it. Unse Pascua CBD. Okay, so can I do baby and I in same baby. We now the main aim say on the 4 core subjects no. You will English, Maths, Social Studies,
EMS,
and EMS, and we know. And I know more.
Because a tired problem must students be.
Oh, and yeah, that one is true. Yes. Yeah. Because your time no now I did a problem. It's now extra classes. Yeah. EMS no. Once I about we now English now. I'm over here we now. I mean orals now. Orals no can you board yeah no one. Oh yeah, orals.
More than na oh.
It's orals. The born one year now. We say this year. Who piano was there? So I said, who piano said, one no colleagues didn't come out. It's no B, it's no. What's media meeting? Say, media can't be. But ask your call forward no. Media, the main idea, woman, on the talk, past questions, more no. I don't really agree with them. Meaning, sir, those with the 4 subjects, no, fail Boho. But when you enter the role of a teacher, meaning teachers or much idea were SS da. We hear much idea was science. Or much or matter, you show eventually probable questions. I bet me a free matter. You show force. I bet you probable questions. I bet me about. You show we are agriculture. You show land. You show we probable questions. It's before I said teacher, you bet you within the 3 years no. The probable questions because every topic. One will crowd 2 questions amount. Not 2 questions, no. Was I never discuss it our classroom or 81 says, who you'll be out of class? Would tear more way contact hours? Would tear dear you know, see a dear inquiry, you know, say, questions are more yonder at the final level, no. A question be a money on my day. Momitida. And did not dare the role of a teacher, bem. Say, teacher, Nini and a Juma ya. There will be no need for a past questions. So if the government makes sure the textbooks are available for the students, so Munchema, unsa Obaweya, so we hear Messia Kaya, there was social studies guest, and no book Greek kakano, near more science guest, so book a Canadian shows them. Now we know we must get no money special book, but I know when you accumulate mana AK series, Eshema, probable questions are ever, which are algebraic expressions, and it 3 set problem. Ni wenya every year bia ya antoa ya ma we year ya ma algebraic expressions e be ma 3 set problem ya ma year e be ma graph ade bia na to so ba nti wo teacher ni a wa cha ade da onim how the pattern is how ade ne kwa ade bia unya na wo cha ade you know say you are moving in the right direction the omoya mo no medium me fa ba medium me mpene so say de me kan no o hwe lack of way na textbook ni akofa ni because now enkwran so munya textbooks enhwem ensia de and now they thought say na do first batch of when free SHS no they must get what obeso omutwa na edibeye campaign ombeka na say ya you show we kromo offensive week West Africa African Educational Watch elanche say most of the way omoye papers omoye no call we know almost eventually people miensa epia bontin omo we omo assessment omo ye osa babioma no ba independent assessors of WAEC also we so omo ye ne say papers mienu eso pia bontin per omo finance no esi e ukọ we ya bohu sa story da ho da tv3.com is there the story is there. It's just all those things happened. And you shall know the role of a teacher. At the role of the teacher.
Come here. Question me, Busan say. Ope Busa, doctor. Eba ya, doctor. Me share doctor in the EF. Busa so on the time. Exams leaking. Na ye new one. And Opa Busa, Omo school, even 50s, 60s, Ghana. They will tell you, sir, exams be a leaking, and they start here.
No, we all know.
You creative wrong impression, sir. Now we and I work for exams, start AP. And you know, yeah, woman, that's the age generation. But I say, oh, but I didn't hear that, right? Omo no more coach exams, mom. Say, see a crampona, come here, because of introduction of technology near there. Minimobia, those days, when you around 70s, or play English language in Kwame and Nipa 10, and so on, passing. Also, this is because of technology, still almost a very different. Oh, yeah, I bet you. And just idea we ordered at a bet, say, BBC now. Maybe no person who creative picture, be said, a new system. Yes, we are not being fair to the current generation. We are not being fair.
Despite with the senior, there were leakages in some of the papers, and there is a fact. We know that fact. No one to mean chain. No about events a source no. Enti omon kwa na ehiasi edemo mana. Don't we have other events with business people in Ghana? Any other people edemo mama cost because cost no mo ye no. Per page biaye events with 16 pesos per page.
One page.
We be a page by 16 pesos. And now, you to me be a oil in large quantities. Anchor, on go to Magic Ghana, less than events with 10 pesos. If you cry photocopy for more around our events, the campuses here, you know. If you cry away photocopy events or me away more, or which major events 10 pesos. Some of the photocopies away agencies in the moment. And if say I can almost yama in that huge number, oh more yeah. If you know the cost,
photocopy, I said that copy cost 5 million, 500 Ghana cedis, 430 pages. So here the normal, he said, yeah, poly and as baby, I need to say photocopy. See, yeah, the normal, you know.
Oh, so no, there be no original rate. ABJ events at 10 pesos. And the baby, he be quite 5 pesos, depending on how the machine here. And he said, open no cranker. If other things, there other companies say, oh, it's why they didn't show sourcing. Yeah, for tendering. Other people are on board. Now, me, I did my question. I am a say, yeah, printing first batch, I'm a first year for. I didn't know more, you copies, no, yeah, in the back. And I am put this system down, say, Obi, I said, your mind science gas, your mind social studies gas, before so baby school, no court clearance. Oh, bookshop. And Sunny had a clear.
Said an American as a minister, and a panoach, they must say. In fact, a month man with you in our bets. Going forward, you know, a second batch no more to any, the only make sure say, won't be vanco.
Ain't we no first batch, you see, you know. If to me, if I can say a caution financial loss to the state, and
so open
and I need gains because you'll be a Jumasan Capitan for you say, those books are the more because you need books are, you didn't mind time your war SS no. Oh, corner was certificate to go there. One year, one co bookshop and co clear, one co bears and one co clear, yet me for where you my resource more. So we could have put that system, because there was a system I ordered that. Those system could have been a blanket tool so that everybody assessing it could return the book back. So that the cost now can be the second batch. And can be just wait there no the year no more exams there. And you be na be eventually back up and the bend we na that library. Okope no picky so that the cost will come down. Now, boys save the public purse. Because I don't come for that say it's in to say what the public purse. And what I say who pesca go into the private sector and go pesca and now be mu yeska. Now say yeah was that the new version na saba. Or say teacher there enya dia odi abenyeska. Into compare juma for ye. Na odi a ho na abenyeska. It now we talk say all things being equal no. Scarce you could have channeled to teachers bonuses. And come on those subjects no. Kananka yedi go twa we pasco no anka ye fanye bonus packages e ma sa teacher for no mo church this subjects so that they could ebe motivate omo no omo bo omo students dey share dey ye because we know say dey be a chew and poor it wouldn't help the nation
Mate
chew and poor it wouldn't help the nation
Mate.
And then the fact is examiners reports no a whole reporter meant for what the teachers and we headmasters and an educationalist. More education so that curriculum and book be school now. They will know say the schools those things need be say you consider. But I said this time, they by the doorstep of the student here. Some say consider the role of the teacher no. Now say the teacher for management the students now. I be so anything and what the economy. Now we say be so another. We need to the next generation and colony at your mom with the easy way. And then I think say
easy way.
Now your time. If your time I call mining, you go see dear. I go through. No, me cast me build a preamble.
It doesn't mean sir. Who made for no more access to or more past questions that would do Musia, no more Musiandi.
Oh, no Musiandi. But the mention is saying, I'm here who say, when you pass Shima, it's okay for you.
One I can't answer.
Now wave, this practice.
And the other form one for the young papas couldn't come on.
No, wave this current practice. Now on your before we have bro, Pascal bro, if you pass one by bakra. I heard some way for MPP communicators. We say, oh, Mude Musia Pascono, and one question Baba. And nothing at first, but I'm going to people new and Parana Koya, or more who be and she's on videos about. A Bimo Casabe Brema, boy, see your video, I check your margin. Come answer no me to so because I say moon or moody. Students, the Oco school so Kusiadia. Come, what the any addition? Come 14 after now.
So what fast go secondary school? Now our past question. To for say with fast question where we
no, that's how you know what.
Come here, that say, and they into me answer because you back up. Like MB.
Sam,
me back up, Bremer.
Me that's Sam. And me team in your camera, I say, Asemna ye kakra because you see, maybe I know what we say. MPP communicators ni because Munsia we na we are never been to Amukwa Nana Enyen one. Emma Omoye video chiro. However, in the same vein, these are the same crop of people currently trends of anywhere so no. We can confidently say that in the West African sub-regional area, Ghana was the best performing country. Yes, with over 80%. 80% of our students.
Life, you who can you about
Some you see, these are the same.
Past question. Who come? Who was? Minim says who time I will prepare better when your past question. So your past question just talk about one. Minim the
some you see. Ebikra na ye de call na chibibre ama camel. But say ye polio, say ye university o. Odu university crowd o mo friend grandfather. We go back, ye call back in history to learn enema no ne send questions ni so that we can know the trend. We can understand how these questions are set. Because for instance, now dog Craig come about we are developing minds. So require education. These are why some of the reasons why I require education. Because when we are trying to develop minds, we must also be seeing Camel, we are developing minds that are very discursive in some matters, money and them. So I agree, maybe you're inundating with the volumes near the man crowd. But first and foremost, these books are not given to them day one. And yet the school the books in my if you are downplaying the role of these past questions, why then do we even want to say Zebigrana textbooks there? Every student must have one. But I dear Banko Messen say, yes, we are looking at the total value of money. Sikani botini na ya di muno. But the area Korani do doni breaki sikani down, do doni area akrabia kon when sika ye born one home. Ewo sa past questions no. And two, it is so sourcing because it is clearly explained the copyright for the past questions and all its and they determine the pakra when they write near day and for the reproduction of those books and what the mark kingdom. I saw your business near product your friend complementary products. One of them is useless. So we need the other one to back it up. And to blade stick. Gillette the any mini advert movie na you tunity no. The stock na there auto da half a ball. But when your blade na shan no worthless. It won't mean kon fa another blade mean day and fa me shan no ma me use unless you go and find the account na emeko. So if WAEC now we try to copyright gives it to somebody, you cannot go and bypass. Can you ever try? Sebi aban kura fechi ye den kobo krono du ko wian enkrata ne brem of France or musia. So you must understand why at times there are so sourcing emuni niema ye den oh. And you look at the amount of money paid per child. For all the 3 years abofani ko school, training e dia manu entity teachers actually no any ade o match ni mu nyina na. The past questions only come in at the final year to help Akrano prepare for the exams. Because learning we have what we term as learning outcomes. And one of the ways is the report card. That is the only thing that we can use in distinguishing people and cry at aside the creativity, money, it is being performed through demonstration, money at the end. But about the cognitive side of Akrano there, the ability of the child to understand and reproduce answers, the questions that were given to Akrano. And also here, it needs more emphasis for us to place on. The baby I want to say, before more to say, we more to say, we more going, and he find here Akrano here an extra tuition money at the end. So going forward, we use some of these things in doing those selections money a day. But we would always be here. And here, can say, oh, Kebe here say, Aden NJ books no FM money a day. The same way we do to our textbooks money a day. Oko libraries no. Ade bi awo ye na oko anima. You find ways a bit me aboa. The way me a perfect idea. One thing we must bear in mind. According to the ministry, and they say books way bar. A bed said wakoje library book. Final year no. Bed said wakoje library book so that you learn the book. You raise submit before say you remember with testimony and answer or clearance from Nadia call. But the other day no. And we find the chino moban. They would need an upgrade of these books by topping over call library book and even daily graphic crown. Oko library book your wife in 1957.
Yeah.
Yes. For reference purposes, from 1957, and we urge Obiano, Yahweh, Yakasu, Yam called to learn history about Kosem and the trend of things is here. So if we have such an innovative approach to help Yamofrano in the midst of all these struggles of Mokum, Name there's some now worker. Yet we have him be pay. And the bedroom now can. Maybe I come out the papers you have big and reporting.
Me faculty goes on my
look at that.
Caucus, no ma mass, no ma pukuare.
Now they are quite jisa and you know, Nanyamia Uba. Now, Yana Uba no pukuare, baby, I'm cool school. On kind of the also have a cogos back without
and easy.
At the end of the day, we are the or access to a woman. Oh yeah, that person performs better again. Yes, I dia kwa kwose.
Na munyi na so exams.
The same exams will be actual.
Literature in English. Near you answer books are here kind.
Yeah.
Obi kind kekewu.
That be.
You say you know ayiso. E manisha. Yeah, kind merchant of Venice with no chart. E wo gods. Unya baby anhwe. Aya otisa ade bi wo bet obi ti kroma. Kumase ni Accra. Look, I come at Yan Wako school papa. And wash and
now things fall apart. Pokuai.
I mean, come here. Yeah, be on you. Come here, what kind of go? Come here. No, I'm being frank with you. No, can't the same exams now. Me, man, should be. Make kind of crash.
So if there is that opportunity, some for say, you bet me the Macbeth here or no here and we need to go call Mukumakano.
What can
you see this so near the Abba? Near Chebia Magofrebias or no so her Macbeth in the own the old head who Kumasini yes. I will go so and now with Jimwa. One bay and I buy in trying to train that mind. Now, maybe no me know that in number of friends. And one thing we must bear in mind, Sam, a number of fun I train no money here that you as leaders today. Your pension, what you may for over 40-30 years. No, some of you train your money. No, are not people a bit me train your money. Our future is bleak. Now, dear Kamel, potty any more NBC about all of these things, and they say they feel a man crown much more. No, near massy or moon near ma, yet so mono. No, visit be a careful bass what you know, can't see a coffin. Eddie Brom said, "Bay, I see and a more my passing. No, my yes, I know that is a free SHS is gaining prominence. Why? Processing is setting it up. Part of the component, and no, it is much more important to add that component for Nkwana distribution over 3 years now to yield the needed results. And we say it's me swap. Imagine so I do what fancy after to school. Now by virtue we say be and yame. I'm one where I should end with the trender. And this examiners report money are there. It is very, very useful. Emam kranu money are there. And dog, I had a message. You see, when they get an opportunity to read these things and can develop what I have come to know is a discursive mind. They want TSC and Oba when you have an opportunity to quote it even to the teacher. And these things are not given to Nkwana in a vacuum. The teachers or instructors have access to these documents in money added. And to watch krano, what's me pointing it direct. Can you go school? Ebi am crabbing near my gast back. Where? Sam. And now it's a brilliant science and math quiz. And let me use this one. Yeah. Then I find national science and math quiz. Yet I find brilliant science and math quiz. So now we're saying decentralization see bad anymore. For schools last 2 years, there, per secondary school, they almost got into the finals. There was a boy who was, some guys who was, and then Cass. There was a Form 2-year-old boy, Form 2 boy. I would do by do semi-finals, but quite the year on film. See, I'm stop 4 matches and coach because some of these things, you know, and will be any access to it. Can you know one could school can see a crack gas now? You see,
Memphis come a mini.
Oh, there is one of the come into until the money until the money can
me. My science, but me made it for our science. All that gas, all that engineer the through. Make my catch say, yeah, batch. I near wife mine secondary technical school. Oh, gosh. No, we need more than 5. No, we need more than 5.
It's imagine
the whole science.
It's imagine. Now was a science students. One 100 no one over 5. How on that you be there for titration a year? Oh, it's in a camera and he doesn't appreciate
most of the schools work. You buy a textbook.
Most of the schools work. Kamel, don't worry. So what was the essence of sharing the textbooks? So will be it's a Emma finally be any access to past question. I said Yakacho said discuss and explain. Discuss one. Explain one. One way you know one TSC. Now even you don't get an appreciation of senior examiners, you know, a person you can't discuss and what
marking scheme, no marking scheme.
Mathematics. Answer. Most of the Caribbean one. One.
Procedure
steps. It will be a crown when your examiners report in past questions, maybe anti-TSC, yes. But the steps, it be one was shorting. Maybe instead of 5 steps, maybe a quack any 3.
Because of so in final
answer into one door, free and what you are showing
your full marks.
Obenya 1. Yeah. But Obi answer final answer and obeti. But Obenya 4 over 5. Now when you're 1 over 5.
Yes.
So you need to let Akrana was so much Akrana Santiasiano. And when you're way now. Nina just be ocean kiko. But to appreciate so but Santiasiana steps in the Kran. And my crown even so Pieba Bonti. And then your mathematics crown were there in life's reality. Sabo Fanuka Barbara Bon. Or who say Anamuntu Amutuno. Or say me to be a mace. You can say me Taba Cooper Craft. It even forms a moral education when you are doing it. And Taba say, yet I say one who say, a BSc Capotinenso, but the woman say about Fabia Wokano. Now, yes, teacher for no extra motivation will be unconscious and mind. That has helped ama mmɔfra no ɛnɛ yɛka nkora wɔn nya 8 A's across West Africa. Ofa Gambia, Ofa Sierra Leone, Ofa Ghana, Ofa Nigeria. 487. Ghana nkwenye mu 411. Kamal, so onya wo fia na wo fa si wo fie no onya bi no ba ya nka to party kese man. Wo tell ye wo do de be ko Wesley Girls High School bi ayi anade be ko ayi be ko Selu be ko ya Santoa. Emoni ade because we are privileged. But in education na ye ya fa to ye won so no ye hu akra bi aso ye privilege. We are treating every single child bi equal.
Mate, honorable me that say MP mention of nothing can a text message do Kwagu
boss wo merci beaucoup
who students no Selu o ma nya bi
hwe yenya bi obi a che wa akola bi anya ba ko ye wie ye no ye gigi o ye gigi
anya wo tira de anya
you are very good bi now pass question no one
oh no Selu ni sign it's one of the best yo
so when boss yes
the procedure the rules and regulations here your microphone what is this
when the platform
no it's uncalled for no
come on when the platform
we can go to the financial and I will cassa. Come to the microphone. Speak to the microphone. You can't ask for a call who said you say St. Louis or more Gassana. St. Louis at a grade A school.
Sir?
So why are you asking other one with that say? Memfre will be your child you have mine. Maybe I make quite close to Musas. I don't understand. Maybe I bombata
boss yanko edi ayade papa me de anamo bi aba ne betu ebeboa ma free high school ejina no kwade nim na nkwala no so otimi anya bebi pagina that no eno a ne hwe we no won famra ya behwa di be guiding kwada no nkwada no be kwakotwere wo ma pass eno a na nka nkwala na ngomo mveli ana na me okay all right let's with them well but to be yakwa ni Abdul Damani bechem moni so no dia bai wazame wonu mpanifo nyina adwomo nyamisha bupi nyankopon ya adma wokyerese wokyena eye ladder oma eye Muslim brothers and sisters nyina happy sala Crispo fufuozi imagine as a Ghana fo nyina pa semestre was the NDC votu gumania munkama no ntuma mumfi wono munkoso mumpa ye fanyina bayechi na banen fa na mopambo yen ama Ghana ntuma kwanim ana afa champo ka ogushi electrical water station and what there was there support the government pa so be provide the past president ya mankodai visie nyina yesua bi ne betumi abo mo pa was say aban bomodin na wa build na wa develop educated society ya modern ya mu aban ne betumi abo papa afezu edifi wusu menu edifi kronom and what dia beno zamwe we as we speaking now tertiary student today wamunyina they read past questions ebi se wanko no one ye past question no one say the year lecturer and examiners wamuya ube fili wosu be sua de say ube fili and the sanity what just the NDC putting in wamunyina anim munya nkwada no munya aban no ntwa na mopa na afi ngumesu entibe ko anim afesu abusia pani ewo kroma dwafo no de abai was na nadan kokufa na pasco to train the students to learn fine koswana kosom ne betimi aboa papa ji ya mangumesu entibe ko anim wasna na mu nyamisha opi emangumesu yamfa no ntuma pa emfa emfra ofakofo ese eye kwada so enso ye da gende eho market ho no eye ka no bopre so nti kembe ni penifo mo drana mo nye ho bibi emfa mayen o mampenifo nyina adwo mu ofa ye mamu nyina so adwobi afi ye ofa ya ponsa krofa yimfie and also dia bay was it good in same ye do tu fo nyankopon asese enye o ma bampen o ma papa ene afi ya aban papa onso dwene Ghana fo nyina ho eno anu no abanye na fam die bia ma Ghana yentimi enko enim yemfa ento ma pamfa mfra captain edi fitafo no dia bay was when will the NDC e won stop propaganda ya de bia mo kosto say na sa propaganda ne SLA die was ye mo da mo and away so edifi Billy Bones all from Kwanta on the other was nka saa nyankopɔn de wa na di o nka kan disi fo nkwa na kyese nka senior high school na ka jegu jigro no maka Ghana for yanka na oso tufo nyankopɔn bɔlebɔle obo ade so on so dwire nipa ho ene nkɔla no mo pass no mo ko manim aban bɔ mɔde so discard ade be pia wɔnom aka de bia be bo akyekyere for de ma wɔse disi fo msen monka ma no ntumi amfa ye ho na afi ye nyina be bia wɔse gas Reverend Father Samuel Jima Father nyankopɔn twedi ampom won shapa oso ye follow no so for the morning devotion every morning na on family yen ehu hia ampa Father Jima na ministry na ayenko yanim ewo mpaebo mum na Ghana ntumpon afi odi fi OT fa wodie ene won so dia ba fa wode dia ba was the past questions no are meant for the schools and not for individual candidates no into movie amu sua de pe na just ni age afoforo nso ba ni ato so sa pepe na afi yakɔ anim ndi sa na on so de de ebre yen mu enti eye OT on so ye daze bi ye nto so na yakɔ anim wei adi fi eye owura kwakwa boaje enso apromase en wadia bei same wasi aban wei bonitimo poto be bo me mezu etma kwani mu enti emfa hone de ndisi wombe ye magana fo mu bi emfi aban wei ye madache enti enti yema modene mu aban no enu anu no na niema nko yie emfa maye afensu fi ye koku body bichem and what dia be was now fix the country group no they should get their required document ready enti ene your mom sempa is excellence na nado wa shut that perform ama bibia koye pa ama niema koye enti mo so mo dia be munya aban no na aban fix economy indeed ama niema koye dia man no be koso so fix dia maye we should be SO from Pong as the MPP chairman na way adjust constituency and on so dia bay we dia edu jamfi eben and was so channel na edu jamfi eben edi fi adjust domi abradia bay and was why does the NDC always pretend as if they are on different planet as them be ready what doing this for krampa woman timentiase so mo a hifa no mutiu o mantiasa sisu says to tabo glass no mushu o mase ye wo mudwin wo timentiase fi say abani bibia no a enye wonom efe de biada akokosa che wose nya kroma fe nenso ekwan bia so no aban we abontimpo so bebo magana etimi akwanim eno ano case closed we so di fie owura champon edi for offense no dia be wazami onin panifu tie den mu onso so ya dasi pi se yankopu twidi ampom wonhia mo pi sisi ya wahogie mu do ahome na area ku central market no dia be was Ghana is in sevens pa na nada kokufu adoni MPP aban ebeboa Ghana was Ghana for he yemo modani ntab na chi na yakonsu yaso asa no yehu say yes abawe ewutimu papa edi magana pa enuanu no afi nso so we ko dwantwi edi efi eyi Roman hill no dia be was dizzy pop what you mka krempa yeah na no ya utwe was he Ghana said ye niesi ya wayen won jajajajaja sinkuma kra na nado ene wo chese bitimi aboa no amagana akwanti ye mompa yemfama no Ghana ye be fentuma pa ede efra we enso so ede fi ya nkroma dwaben ene wo dia be ya nkroma ata o ya nkroma ene wonso o dia was same tell camera not to disturb our ears cry was him kancho it says and tutu ya so was it coming to so na past questions no enye ne na your friend say yesu egwo that ya de man kwada wo mu esua de Mr. Kofi Kinaman kanso no dia bem was say read my message yes we message ni kan ya read my message and ye can we was past questions for schools chia masa give the teachers no materials to teach and what's in here and yeah past questions in past could be anya dia and the teacher would ya na makan e dia ma said one no mu en teacher go for man council and na dia we dey every year and no so to da ban wa dia ban was the this for say hwia na adan kokofo ado we fix the economy indeed and yema beku ye was mum and kan ya the gina so yi and yema beku ye dia ma yen aban hia mboa e hia se bebo mpa dia ma no case closed and no na ban so say o mai esika de bia da and yema beku ye we enso so di fi yebra Paul enso di fi kwa so no wadi abai and was COVID-19 pachopi mi enye gya ho ya de no ni wo hu enya ye beku yen nti yo pachopi ye gina hoyi ye momodin si betumi afi ye pa we enso di fi Kwame se wia atubiase no wadi abai why is the NDC or say why is it that the NDC is so hypocrite wow Wa wadu ho wontimi ntia se wa past questions neba munya abano nke wasa wofo na eto wase nke aban no ka brofo webeto be se sidia hasa afi 30 cedis water mass 30 cedis science 30 cedis ana afi social 30 cedis ni nyina okeka boman ka tisai na musi wi de ben aban no koso na ko anim na ebo amaniema enkoyi emfamaye ajambode baba wi amwase ne wadi abai wase aban pa sika pa no wase de seye to sikegu kwa oju abawe ya kodwa boka ya wonti mmoye ekwan bia suso ono de no we susi obana photos nanso ne wode de abai ewo KSTS ya patase and was say samme let the end this my know pa as a people because of the past questions no will help students to know pa how the questions are set. Na ma ankola no matiwe di nkunim na wo se de ben aban no eye papa aban we was in the chrome near to ma enka enye brave lion and so we are must know the was this past questions no Luton share aban no man go for sheda o ma bom timpo eso o mesika no mbedie no mo dia se no eno no we abodie group and a radua group and so eye hello yanka sanso so eye production team ya mamuni yom nkoso a mo se montimfa eye nyanchina besia so nyina na mompa ma convovio no manfo enyo masumdwe eno anyamista mu pe chef ana yemfa yedi ninzie nyamista pa merci beaucoup wayade yes boss
okay me that's it and you know ebiswa bahaka kra me okay Francois send back brother. I was a good evening, bro. Because I have taught Kwame from junior high school to university level, from the basic level to university level. He was always buying past questions because he came from a rich home and could afford it. Most of our students can't afford these questions in era of free senior high school. During his time, during his time that he wrote BEC and was questions leaked, can I conclude that he passed his papers with apport from Francois, regional organizer, MPP? Yes. Kwame also saying, now the test man is over, so we'll respond.
Watch my dear da, and yes, on my dear da. But yeah, can you say
what dear basic level?
Watch I said, watch my dear. Oh yeah, Oyobia me wafami my family is them sir.
From basic level to secondary school to university.
Yeah, watch my dear. Yeah, that be about me just say Pasco no cry can watch. Nda e big library. Buso onu na big library. Ana onu to theater. E go library go see. You go o che ade bia. Obi mo e probable questions na e
what the problem? Oh kasa. Na obi ye tie. So ampane go library.
Yeah.
So upon our lecture because also I'm a for apo past question it's na upon e toma kuma ka me that say
the lecture I know I to say find past questions and try your hands on you can't say
so
also go past question
Kwame no fit say off air but write them also makoto apo
Kwame also the apo
and
what's African watch? Educational watch. You see the problem.
And our tutor or former tutor every sound say.
Would be the but when it a go become a little and go for I know away for MB before.
Yes, my boss Sampson.
But my pontino. Yes, issues right now. The end of the person that can answer my empo.
Sampson.
You were COVID, you were how you were media budget or
media budget no na me hwe kakra.
Okay.
Na wadaruma obi send me information message about you.
Hey.
Na it's obema me kwan ya.
Say me di boni.
Oh, that be. Say, Brother Sampson has been a good man to me. When I was in my JHS, I don't think he will even remember. My parents couldn't pay my boarding fees that term, so I had to go from home. And he picked me from New Road Junction to KJT anytime. I stand on the junction throughout. Abranti be friend Mono Mante, so you're nursing or Takwa Pentecost Hospital. Wow. And was sending we Abraham Mutina or Semen Kancho.
Na Osame Danasi. Some of these things Guayani and Kaibi. Yes. Osame Danasi.
Miana ma volunteer my kind. Miss my catch. Sampson. And your mother, MCB, Cassia Becadia, but for now, Yanko won't show.
Amen.
No more ordaining.
Amen.
Now, I used to Gabi Simon Canyon or Chow and home for no.
Oh, yeah, Gabi.
Gabi, be quiet.
Oh, sir. Oh, sir. Now, I'm the Muzan, you know what you're wearing. Oh, said the message is I think I say a books, you know, and now move a Pasconi, your move will be on a Sikanti. And I'm so young, or I don't know. Young education, Sir Gabi, Budapest. Yes, now or say, come here. As I can about educational watch. What did the wife for? Or say, good even Sammy. Or say, why is attempting to seal the educational watch claim? Kwame should note that they could not provide enough evidence to back their claim. So Kwame should be mindful of referencing that document.
This year,
and you must say,
City Online.
Yes, sir. Why for see what want to know?
Fake news. City News.
Samson,
what Samson, mid-year budget. Na me shame no. I'm hoping, say, the Minister of Education, that is Finance, Honorable Ofuriata, episode about jobs. Na road, youth fund, enterprise, and a fund, the called vice chancellors of universities. Bet me jobs, maybe a more person more establish your more business and the vice chancellors will use that opportunity. I see say all the key points. MC Galam says so about 3,000 alternative jobs for youth affected by the Galamsey issue, and also Bank 100,000 jobs. I think say MC jobs 1 billion youth fund jobs. Na Sampson the mechanic say betimi aba in reality I'll be very, very happy. And I'm more concerned about the youth in the sense that you put two structures in place to make sure say this youth empowerment, youth employment, the right people will ensure that this implementation so. Something one thing I had dream say, and then I make us be planting for food and jobs. MC also has been captured. But I'm looking at the sustainability of some of these things. But the old day say it can be a short while. In Piawemuka, NAPCO the issue by RSB, there may be some hiccups, but I believe say anything be na a target to the youth now, because something is not easy. Jobless for all the most of the youth, or more skilled and unskilled, and even sometimes they demand money. And no problem. They say obia policy be buy because it is be 5,000 be 2,000 be near Juma. I think the government should put certain things in place to avoid this. You for now at the end of the day, yes, Jessica free or more. And I think that is not the right thing to be done. And Tinkophobia on in charge, eba say bia military ne yayi sai police ne yayi wo be ne nkofo be gurawuram na forms no omo na eye in charge omo ye na omo demand
but omo so grant me ensa emma wadwuma no
yeah exactly
omo
is Kennedy
omo gisika bi
ozo ni evidence bi aso betimi akwache so
but we are sananga ni pa bone for na ya na mento mas se unu ya pa adwuma tio unu ya pa adwuma na wuntimi nya adwuma bi na so untia sika bi ma no agisika no wadi no na na I mean
something the boy wouldn't be say obi so ye bibia ma no anyi uska omunyi sa de ni so new oh yes something that is the truth oh yes something say bia me ye bibia ma so be de bia oh me ye follow up am onyi ni
so anyi
oh etia omuso edi yan ama ye so ebi mu so gisika oh ebia wa pa admission oso o de fama me bia me kwaka ya ma oh one bobo bia one fan to so no o say na de kra me nyiri sa me doctor to betimi aya ma me na wa obi so onum say na say ekomo ade amanfo yi na obi so aye so okay me ya ma okay me ya ma wi a me ya ma me news ka but me wi a na maje e wo ma o se da bi o for 1000 bra for 200 bra ye ko ha ye yesi enti me I'm so happy say all the media budgets, you know, the focus is on the youth employment job creation ni we ni nyina no enkrofo ye de ombede da no yesre aban make sure that those people no ebeye to the letter na sika gie ni nkrofo bi take advantage of it no aban bema omoni akomo eno na mpese meka about the it's a very good media budget road sector ni bibia na finally the mechanic says some few just a minute to be about planting for food. Me honorable minister of Akoto Free. Imesreno. Eba ya ni ebo na baso no. Wan ka say finance ministry. Ana e man iska na say e man iska.
But unim doc. Wait there. I'm not a spokesperson for the Ministry of Agriculture. Yes. But wait there, I will be tonight. Some one more team me bia. Yeah, white tax. Me and my year story. My year, yeah, no, yeah, online, yeah, various news. Me and my year. Now checks everything. Minister, no, ni also ye bia why. But ni also just finance minister. Untry because some of my contract say companies Emma farmers edru no mo famwa say the be aduane beba no ma supply wi waye bibia certificate obi ade dey aba ya go through bibia e kama ya dey come Ministry of Finance no musa mun Jessica na menya sure say great minister yeah budget dey is kebi man so on bango to contractors ka my check I've done my checks bibia niwa etosini wa Ministry of Agriculture problem near Ministry of Finance. And when him major senior phone major season a ram minor season August now major one minor I feel him problem a brevenia shortage of maize. So we are aware. Yes. For the first time me matches a bro yet on 350 Ghana cedis per bag.
Yes.
Make Nkranza weekend in Nkranza fee 350 Ghana per bag. Intino I was so mudi scamper. Now minor season a queer no 8 million. No me do me. O ma anya bedu December bro. You better on 500 Ghana cedis per bag. And the Akoto de way there. Make a sam.
Me so Sampson the mechanic say ba no oje abaso body no. Sa so na we so yam fan so no. And that's all president here close. Oh, you shouldn't na you kakra no influence here because the ministry you are close to the president. Oh, and Sampson. Oh, can ho na de no or delay nyoma dodo ama nyoma enkoyi this is our bird flu ni ayi nyina no ene na so yeso nyina na free have nti something the mechanic say encrophobia o me in charge no yesre omo they should do the work for us
me patch Mati doc Dr. Fee na tin Ghana Kwame
Yamko baby na doctor nam na. Sis carry the baby na me ba no me for MPP manifesto. Me share page 5 of their highlights. Was say MPP vision for Ghana.
I look at topic na here no.
Oh, say we na we na skasem na.
Skasem.
Anya we media budget na here.
Okay.
Anya no wan say me here.
Okay.
Omo vision say they want to do say ombe develop Ghana. No, we self what confidence, prosperity for the nation. I'm a Ghana for no more create human what capacity. Now, mama, we natural resources. Say a former good year. No, mama, we democracy. A movie out, not society. No, be I enjoy. Now, the economic way opportunities. No, in I enjoy. Who you so I know about another page. Almost your mobile pay. They will make sure say you be free taxation. About what? Production. A lot of jobs were coming on board. We thought say within your first 4 years, and Kaibenya Ejuma Bebre, mobile no banking sector, we know me no reforms no me no. Most of jobs are we for Lucia almost 300,000 jobs. We have Vodafone, people 2,000, off. We have YouTube banker 1,200, off. No about events we mining issue almost 2,000 plus. Omunia lusu omajuma ho. We are no about base capital. People events 800,000. 800 people. Elusu omajuma ho. We are all those say yeah. If you cry Uber cry na ejuma cry. People be cry there. Elusu omajuma ho. Pandemic kiba so. Nipa almost.
All palm Uber drivers.
No, most of them elusu omajuma once they came on board. You know how no once no something who came on say once MPP buy because way for individual people are not investing no bank sector reform no be na cars no use no now go get loans those banks no you record all their cars so for cars in base you no say if you can't pay the money until you put 200 driver for use na do buy now say we buy pandemic buy people almost 500,000 lisu omajuma we the car chiefs for the car nyam na maker under this one all this one akoso na NDC here people's manifesto say all this one here shabo say within every year be na nipa 250,000 ebinya adwuma ye and then this
every year be
until now within the space of 4 years naka abanye beto amane nipa 1 million people in Ghana benya adwuma ye ohwa na say mama we under university among we 2019 almost 365,000 now say so almost 396,000 that be as I become now kaboma ye kako 700,000 people eba betrefie and then abayadwuma ya so obefei people obefom omunu 20,000 police service here clearance aba musi nipa 19,000 na mefa it do all this na me hwe the obekana most of the if any adwuma but na ye hwe kwan ya even now you see we plantation ko na kesi be jedwani akwa na ye fa nipa 100,000 and then this ye new policy na ka ye de bana Ghana for my Kwame amman ye hwe say those people ni abenya adwuma na abo the economy
na plantation no the late lawyer Kojo Usofi of Adodo say
yes ye be planting trees 100,000 and under that no youth makumako 100,000 ko abenya adwuma ye wo ye wie so a ye wie ye sad the way event tax incentives do be baba to what we are businesses e wo kromo a omo fa nipa 20 to e no e mo holiday tax aba we share bo say obeti corporate tax so amagana for one tom from 25% to 20% but see na say we no corporate tax want so the industries are suffering and now your covid man Ghana edi we introduce taxes into the system a lot of what taxes into the system and here the border tax aba here the bank sector reform and what time just 9 billion Ghana cedis e disable banking sector by way e almost 21 billion e the go banks e okoma amen e ho how aba amen adwuma ho ayedea na say ya metesi say omo de obatampa abeba obatampa ye omo de bebe ye ske ye omo chema omo MPP for na anya wo say time covid buy no ye che aduane for yes 1 week ni area HAB you spending almost 56 million Ghana cedi chediane ya ma mu konko ba ko ne de sadi ba ko aka ho te de kosua ba ko aka ne de fancy we agare lunka ba ko aka ho ni ya temo mu yentuma nya ho account no proper account was done esaba and small scale
Kwame, I'm talking to you.
Something ma music for mo de ma mera po a minute na minute for ya ma small scale businesses e wo krom ha ya mo muska edwomfo ma ne ya ma select MPP for women organizers for chase kan mo mo be sinne. Those money have not been yenkiaka. And why don't you expect to keep on saying just one group of people? As a more economy, no. If they want to make evenly, not done and because almost say or more back the American kind, or more by my Ghana for yen what to self what centered.
It seems you don't want to listen to the host. And so a few minutes now. Yes, sorry, you may do so. Now, I say, Sampson, I said the message is simple. And what is the message? Okay, if MPP does not set up, we shall go to opposition come 2024. Mr. Nyame, Niasu DA Junior High School. Good evening. Also, good evening to you. MP.
Sam,
yeah,
Maminasi. Na one, and there come also what you saying is that we actually do not need 9 million to save the banks. 9 billion, please. We did not need 9 billion to save the banks. Where we may so. Sebi, the watana namwama ashie no yenkotofo from San Fametuni Jaso. One and what bank ni mua, or Jenko deposits, or man farm anye juma pa many panenya so mfaswa no mugu banks. I don't know what the surface can hear this uncle for no answer. That is where we have a problem. So yeah, Jumana win ye year. He has said this came my Jeffrey is a mere demo bit my boy man or brapa. That is why we saved this country's financial sector. Abua mende, Nipanum be a genomonaso. The Kebema Nipanum be Utrani and Uncle committee suicide money at the best sake the economic infrastructure of this country. Namia Bua Mamasa. We live in this country. And then this for the IMF, there was a freeze on employment. You freeze employment in this country because because in here policy credibility, emergency debate. Please, and the whole global economy, we are seeing COVID productivity conform. Enyuma bebre egu we are seeing na. But so now I'm the road to recovery. Me say be free taxation to production. That is what we are doing. And anyi biano. And near my friend one district, one factory, emu do no ano. Ye adwuma ni perfect. Eni adwuma. That is what we call production. CBCC di infidu dwuma. Na etimi aboa ma afa nipa. Infidu dwuma ni sie no. Camel, enya bosome miensa. Usi ni ye, enya Commander Sugar Factory. Any raw materials. Na wesi wonesi kanu akwashe wona ni adwuma. These are factories are air adwuma because they are taking a time any pace near the year adwuma di na makwakodo. Finance Minister akomesika odi abani aka budget sebi pedia say ya na sika ne se da ho ene eche sika ne susudi a yesusu se ye jitu se ye kan ye nema nyina bomu ye betime nya sika bobo awe. Na se sika bobo awe ye twitwa na kakra mu bia ansa kanede tizo okona nim e woni projections ye be ye kan projection susudi nim no ofiso I was so done in this because kakra ba no sa be stress ye sama na kwanya no odi be shim ekona no. Now one area me fekra wo mu the university VC seed fund to create 500 businesses money and there na ewo mu no. Cause we be to say Amstead appear me kan university na ewo Thanos na when I'm go school me require education ho. Now so much more has to do with education, technical and vocational training, and a normal entrepreneurship about ho. So under Professor Safo and Juana Amemona Baso. They are having an incubator program. Nipa Ewo School.
You mean the VC?
Yes, the VC, yes. So part of this,
dynamic VC.
Yes, dynamic VC. It is a Ewo School no or project. Oh, so oh, okay, great. That's a sad no. It's oh, great.
Daniela.
Say nipa ni be we school. otimi boa ne aso say nipa na say true entrepreneurship nipa no ba bontina obebia adwuma ono anu ankasa ma ne ho adwuma wasa ma ne nuanom de ben adwuma. This media budget seeks to create over 500,000 jobs, both direct and indirect. Ammonia there to spare up production. Bet me aboa ma adwumadie any production like the akwananima many pa nya adwuma ye whilst re-engineering the whole setup because we are say baby how. But we are so lucky to have had prudent managers of the economy. It is all about betna now beka and ananki edwe ba money ade wa penso no sabi ye hu de obeye ene enim de na wo budget ma pese ye ene enim niema ekoso ne because some senior dwumadie papa is excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo backed by his vice president and the ministers and can not have been anywhere. Go to other countries na kwa there. Most countries are running in recession, deficit growth money are there. But and even in West Africa, we were ahead of growth. Although imagine just under 1% money are there, but it was still growth. And yes, what Boho, where we want to create an alternative jobs for youth that are affected by clamp down. And then the government and through other partners, what we term as the Food System Summit, money are there, so that the food system from production to consumption. Could you believe say galamsey it has affected food production and the etimi produce the quality of the etimi producing because of minerals and chemicals so we want to do the food summit. All of these things geared towards the near care about planting for food and jobs need the challenges. For every single intervention or project some there will be challenges. But so what me identify challenges, need bold enough to brace those challenges are in this budget. The media budget. So you do media near most often than not. I never quite know who say it means some sort of an accuracy towards the projections and the allocations that are being made. Over 110 million is being put in for this year. And projects under planting for food and jobs in terms of fertilizer, seed production, money and production. The backlog. And one most important thing the allocation to the road sector. Because you see, in all of these things, some we are network communities money and even if our production goes up, a bit but they be to some because COVID is real.
Yeah.
The increasing rate of COVID. So by any create me boom. By protecting ourselves using the protocols in the MYA. Because they now have Ashanti region only in July. In Kwakra Yewremu Keke in Kwano. Any Pedro and they work Kumasi Abonteneso. The case is now rising from the hundreds Nasa Kwakudu in 2000s money a day. People Omwa Nukreni Nyamekye Omo intensive care no so increase to understand I know. Because say intensive care I am. And as a member of the health committee, it is a matter that is so important and dear to my heart. Say man try and see you see, one way or the other, Sam, I agree. Say, but when will we go back to the old normal? Say, once we are doing all of these things, now see a making sure a caution is adhered to. Because Sam, we cannot forever say COVID-19. We would not be able to open up our social, traditional, and cultural practices. Money are there, and even Sam. What are the conditions in the market? Use the sanitizer so that we can go back to the old normal now. Under the new situations that we have. The third wave, it is important for us to make sure that the protocols in terms of the project policies, the programs are implemented to spare up growth and production. Say we are mining punch in the Dutch in the economy, Sikabotine bit me yamu be to a D, want to be after because they are all the some you cannot enjoy the benefit of the fruit of this government programs where they but it is important say you be the protocols so now so what is expected of us as citizens of this country in terms of our contribution there was a year edible national development and growth national and we see a ben I'm put you net me but for us all to benefit and enjoy from yes
yes Nentri pa bema pa amambo easy
so big kuma from
yes
on the position go the
big kuma from
come on Aze
no kasa
no me kasa
okay
me say bo ba ne de be say position go 14 kwa hwe o kama
wonya bedu kromu ade
ada ho nkwa ne finger me
oh there be say the ho ye the constituency
ho nkwa na ye finger me won
me say ho ye the constituency
me just ho nkwa na ye finger me won
in this program some so 1 minute so no nuanum eto kesese de eto no in politics and na anything na enya da kope aye ye di abeya amomo enya but the consistent how no bitimi engage na wo bo amomo mpuntuo eno omo da bia braboma ko enu ebedu bebi kra no said the what ya woka so officer dakope na also koya ye de probably not even it's a sound kwadi anka
oh me say baby o me say kai omo
no now we dey for na kai o
I want for na kai
o me nyame bo ochira me call one of the most
everybody
maybe modi o say ochira
na o
you say be come
Eboa ma yehunu wa
yi me so ochira wo hwe social media be huma bia
kame enye social media o
me say ochira
on mu tu aba ma nipa say na wo social media
me say ochira
but no Sam we've seen the weakness and where Camille the strength in it so why we never boa me yetimi aboa na guide and shape
o say what broni bidin so obi kwabua o so o asokwa
sabi enu pressure so
yes o timi mbo asokwa say area ha na kira me kame kame
me say obehu
o ko social media be
Nyame kame Sam François Bre papa
wa chere de no abre se nyame amwa na ma
François o chewa dia ono me ade no onya chewa dia wi a no ma we probable question
me chese o Bre
o be consider the same question na eba entina ono entina e fere sabre sabi no sabre oye yo go sabre chewa dia
because not steady
François chewa dia o because o chewa dia no aye you know what so question we tuma wa you say
that is the same what this question is held to solve
but no na after every topic or probable questions or the memo
I got to go I'm gone but I say Come me di wachi asembeba enti me yi wa free mai me ni wachi o me di wachi am committee evil hey come here oh David oh chere me go bi kwa yaye wo de wo be be kwa yaye de wuti oh come the man has just go mama the godfathers and mothers regional minister Simon Osemeza, regional minister you need to good evening. The acting mayor of Kumasi, Osesi Bentry, you know, the Uti is here. Good evening, that I say. My mama, Dr. Mrs. Beatrice, you have here the Peace and Love Hospital, Breast Care International, Chief Executive Officer. Mommy, good evening, with my papa here. And the Peace and Love Hospital, my phone in our breast care. Our design consult, Dr. Samuel there. Good evening, Daddy. Prophet Collins Kwame Kesi of Great Glory Ministry International. Prophet, Yamoajo, Yadasi, said they be adon ready to me. Prophet Frimpo Mansons who are Assemblies of God, Quarry Trooper. Good evening. And Prophet Podon Cobant, CAC, good evening. Pastor Che, Harvest Time Bible Church, Buakwa, honest of my meaning, Mitch Yamoai. Mrs. Barbara Tafusu, Yakoswa Mauyako. And I will and a few phone in a soka. When I am shedding, Yana Nako, you do 1 week, okay, you know. Pastor Kwame has a from Ponzo CCC. Good evening, bro. And I'm a soft opinion. Reverend Ras for the being of CCC, Papa. Good evening. Pastor John Bro, so watch where just so. Hey, Reverend for soon in Jamasi Presby, soft opinion. Good evening, oh, me mouth shut the memo yako, and then I oh a year. Jamasi Presby before you know so. And they are software who do a mobile fire mokaye. Your godfathers and mothers, you know. Oh, you good evening. Oh, you know, so good evening. Oh, you know, Fat Diamond, also so good evening. Stem Mackenzie of Mecklin Group of Companies, good evening. Nana Wawase, also so good evening. Yeah, police for more night patrols in body Rajwa appear to soldier phone in a good evening. Why? Staff officer, superintendent the champ good evening. ASP Erico Poku CID operations, Inspector Bright, good evening. Chief Superintendent Frank Abrokwa, Divisional Commander Central, and the Chief Superintendent Ano operations. Good evening. SWAT phone in SWAT units. When you actually am why. Adomaso was SWAT. Was a good evening. Richie so was SWAT. When you actually am on. I'm sure when you know. Now, so that I see a pa come honorable Akosi Kunedu, member of Parliament for Mention of Medase, Mr. Amo Kamel. Former NDC parliamentary candidate for Kwame Medase, Dr. Samuel Free, senior lecturer, Kumasi Technical University or Business School, Medase. To my dependable production team, Kenneth Obin, the master planner, Kweku Usu Odriemi, Ohini Brenya, and Daniela Ajay. Obla Sisi Jumedi, I'm a baby on Chiame. Ochna, Broja Kasiama. Yemi anamu kremofo echiamu nyina na mishamu nyina na bibia nyeboko 14 minutes after 10 p.m. Bobio and I did the sorry DJ Mark June and by your friend Sampson Kwame Nyamekye ya dofo ni etie fo papa munyina mo amohwe social media Facebook I enter my live phone nyina echiamu yedamase sabo kai ho aboa ntakra and amane yakesi